But yeah, black versus blue. Matiz starting over by that little lava pool over there. Not got too much mechs in near him, but Gandalf has so much mechs. I'm tempted to say let it play. Let's
leave it to the stream. Should we let this one go? Should we let it play? See if Matiz can handle Gandalf when he's got loads of mechs. Got 15 seconds.
What have you set your stream delay to?
It's instant, pretty much.
Okay.
Play it. Okay, the stream decided.
Right. Well, both players going
first
bots.
this time.
Yeah, both bots first. I wonder whether Matiz will try and I've lost my word, but preempt the docks harass by getting his own docks. What he has got is this nice terrain feature here just to his south, which is going to sort of shelter him in a little bit from that docks harass. So he only really needs to worry about a couple of avenues, whereas on the moon he had to worry about all 360. Gandalf, however, does still have to worry about that 360.
You know what I'd like to see? I don't know if they've changed this yet, but to be able to build turrets and stuff on these high ground pieces. You could in Alpha.
You used to be able to.
I remember doing that quite a lot. Yeah,
like air fabbers and stuff. I think you can do it on some of them, but not on all of them. I think.
Like, I want to put a nuke in this volcano. just right there. There's some. I must admit, I haven't played PA a lot lately because of exams and stuff. But these new lava features look quite nice. I do prefer the old volcano. The old volcano had like volcano flowing down the sides and stuff. But
yeah. Now we see an air going up already from Gandalf, rather than leaving it after a few bot factories. He's obviously changing up his build a little here. Matiz already expanding with some bots around the place, also getting up his own air. Gandalf bringing out Firefly first, so that's obviously going to be a scout. His dock's moving in completely the wrong direction, so that's going to take quite a while to get her over the map there.
I think why is Gandalf protecting his engineer with the docks?
Not sure. I mean, especially if they're that close together.
I can kind of understand if you moved a Stinger this early with your engineer, but why docks? I suppose if he's intending to send it halfway across the planet like he is now, that's fine. But such early defense is a bit unnecessary.
Right, Gandalf now knows where Matiz is. He's got his scout off with his Firefly. He sees the air going up. Sees the odd expansion as well.
They're actually even on metal right now, so it wasn't even that great of an advantage.
Matiz, however, once again ahead in energy. Looks as though Gandalf... there's his queue of energy. He's obviously learnt from last game and is actually building a few P-gens. It's getting out a few.
Do you remember how to... What's the keyboard shortcut to change the... to find if... Oh, what's that bloody word?
Dynamic
to check if stuff is pathable. There's an overlay you can still put on. Do you remember what the keyboard shortcut is?
I mean, I just have caps lock on so I can see what everyone's build queue is.
No, I mean, there's a way to check if an area is pathable. You know, like it will come up red over the lava.
Is it Control U? I'm not sure, but it's debug mode, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe someone in the stream will grab it in a minute. But game, we got. I think I think Matiz might use this time to test kind of what Gandalf is intending to do with lots of raiding docks early, as we heard in that interview just then. Judging by what he's producing now, he's got way more. Sorry if you can hear the girls outside my window. I think school just finished. Well, not finished, but there's loads of girls outside for some reason. Anyway, but we'll see how he plays it differently. I mean, he's already... Matiz is already claiming massive areas of the map. He's got some turrets over the north side of Gandalf's base.
Gandalf is ahead in mechs, however. He's almost 30, well 35 ahead in mechs at the moment. He's floating. He is just about keeping up with energy, which is good as well. So at this point, I think anything goes. Both players have air scouting constantly. Both players have ground in all manner of regions. Gandalf actually pressing against the little expansion by the lava pool over there has actually stopped a turret from going up, so he's claimed that expansion for his own. And that's really going to be good because he's also getting up a laser turret there, which is going to provide him the extra defense. Matiz, however, by the north, has claimed an entire field of mechs. That's so many mechs points, bordering on 11 there, with that single tower. So I mean, it looks as though the Faber was destroyed. I think it was destroyed there actually, probably by Firefly Harass or something. But it's queued up again now. But that's a lot of secured mechs for him. Do we see T2 yet from either player? The answer to that is no. We see some vehicles starting to come out from Matiz, however. First vehicle factory coming out. So I wonder whether we'll see some skitters being produced. No, it's straight to the unit cannons, or the ants.
The unit cannon. They tease us.
Also,
unit cannon has been added. What? Give me the patch! Give me the patch! I know, it's just a bloody tank.
Unit cannons, also known as UTC-8, also known as alleged tanks, also known as Hystericles, also known as titanium insects, also known as pounders, also known as ants. Yes, for those unaware, Uber has been absolutely trolling with
they're all
continued name change of this single unit, and if any of you have seen me on the forums, I am not happy about it, and I will make that fact known. Goodness. And in fact, these docks
all trolls and muscly.
These docks here have just taken out three aircraft and a mech's point as the aircraft landed. And he's about to take out this Faber and an extra mech's point as well if he keeps moving. T2 queued up from Matiz, however, T2 bots that is, and T2 bots also queued up from Gandalf as well, so it's going to be sniper bots and sniper bots. The thing is, Gandalf doesn't have a vehicle factory, which he could be producing skitters for in lieu of that sniper bots, because they provide excellent vision. He hasn't built up radar
yet.
Matiz
has been doing that, even with his own sniper bots. He's been managing them quite well with air support.
Yeah.
I mean, he's... I wouldn't be surprised to see Matiz just get a couple of Fireflies and just assist the sniper bots and just hover over the top.
Ooh dear, there's a little bit of engagement here. Turret just got up, and the Faber that was building the anti-air was destroyed, but the turret is up and just took out a swathe of Matiz's forces in the middle there. And Gandalf
no match for the
in.
Fireflies, though.
Yeah, Firefly is such an overpowered unit, folks. You've got to use those more often. I mean, it's bloody hilarious when when they're used very well. Matiz moving his commander out. What do you think about this?
It's so close to his base that you might as well just go Uber Cannon the turret. I mean, it's at half life, so why not?
Thing is, Uber Cannons don't do as much to buildings now.
But it's not like he has a wall there. And
no,
all of these bots are going to be killed with one hit.
But if he puts his commander there, he'll reveal
it's a bit of reclaim here too. Not that many players are actually utilising the reclaim function yet.
I mean, the thing with revealing your commander to be out in the open like this is the fact that now Gandalf is bringing out his own sniper bots, and those have a much superior movement speed to the commander, if I remember rightly. So if Matiz gets it stuck out there against a few sniper bots, he's going to be really in trouble. Gandalf still keeping up with metal and energy, and is in fact ahead in energy this time. Why couldn't he have done this like the earlier games?
Yeah, well, the thing that Matiz is going to do, as we've seen in every single game, is he's instantly just going to start building Tech 2 Eco, and he's going to pull ahead. This is the point where Gandalf falls off every single game, and it's happening again, even when we chucked Matiz into an unfavourable position. Reclaim isn't pointless, Stuart.
I'm afraid I can't look at the stream chat at the moment because of my recording software, and I don't have multiple screens like I know you do. Gandalf has actually managed to reclaim that North Mex expansion, and he's just waiting there to expand with 5 Fabers. 6 actually if you count the one sat by the laser turret, but he could exploit all of that Mex. But unfortunately, looks as though his attention is elsewhere.
Metal. Matiz is getting Tech 2 up now, though.
Yeah, 283 jump from, what was it, 190 just a minute ago or so? Just absolutely
I think Matiz
crazy.
is trying to have a bit of fun. His commander is still advancing.
I mean, it's his penultimate game of the evening before a team game. And he's actually trying to start doing turret creeps? Really? With T3 turrets? By the way, there is no T3. I just refer to the 3-point laser turrets as T3 because it's just easier than saying 3-point laser turret.
I don't know, these sniper bots.
Oh wow, yeah. If that commander gets caught out and those sniper bots see that and start pursuing it, that commander now dangerously half health already. If they start pursuing, they can keep this going, but they do have to watch out for those ants.
Oh god. Matiz has... Gandalf has right-clicked on the commander. They're not going to shoot the ants.
Oh, they're about to lose a couple of their number due to these ants. They've lost 2 now, but the commander on such low health. If those sniper bots can just ignore the ants for just a little bit longer, but Matiz has brought in his own sniper bots now. He's on such low health. Now you see, this is where if Gandalf still has a horde of bombers, he could really go in and finish this off. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He has a whole bunch of hummingbirds instead, which are only fighters. But he
even fireflies would do that.
Yeah, well, it would take them a while. That's still a good 10% of his health there, I suspect. But the thing is, now Matiz is getting T2 air. He's got so much energy. Although actually Gandalf is keeping up with it because he's getting his own T2 energy and T2 mechs as well. So I guess. I mean, but the sniper bots are moving in now from Matiz. They've seen this T2 bot factory, so they're going to maybe start to lay a little bit of siege to this. It's about to go down. Stingers. There's only one stinger in there actually. So if Matiz brings out a bit of air to anti-ground support, he could do a few things there.
Oh, the bot rush, Zerg! Look at the bot macro. He's just dashing left and right to try avoid the bullets or the shots of the snipers. I don't know if that works with the sniper bullets because I don't think they're like aren't they a class of the laser which basically hits instantly?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're hit scan or not.
Oh, first Peregrine is being taken down by stingers. It hovers over Gandalf's base, but nice raiding going on. But there's some.
There's a lonely unit cannon towards the north of Gandalf's base. It's just taking out a stinger.
Tank. I thought you meant an actual unit cannon.
Oh blimey! See, this is the power of the Uber troll right here. Just confusion, utter confusion and disarray on streams like this. But we've got Kestrels now swooping in with Peregrines against a few docks harass, but the Kestrels aren't hitting that group of docks. What?
Yeah, they've always been pretty buggy, haven't they? Oh, he's taking Peregrines down with docks. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, unfortunately the Peregrines were allowed to land, and one taken down and one left on severely low health. But that T2 air is now... Sorry,
Gandalf has actually managed to pull ahead in metal.
Wait, what?
He is spending a lot of eco into something. Building.
I think he's assisting his T2 bot factories really, really hard. He's not getting up T2 air, however. He's getting up a third T2 bot factory. Wowzer.
He
but
needs
there is
anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, there is that horde of Kestrels and Peregrines now from the north
power.
of his base.
Oh
no! Those bot factories are going to go down. The next T2 bot factory is going to go down as well. There's just not enough stingers to cope with this. See, this is the power of T2 air. It can just come in anywhere, anytime, and just evade ground anti-air.
So quick, so mobile, does so much damage.
Yeah. It's absolutely just an utter thorn in your side. It's like getting kidney poked about 10 times a second. It's really quite unpleasant.
It is interesting how Matiz is kind of changing his play a little bit. I don't know if he's doing it for a show or he's actually just testing something, but he's actually incorporating a lot of Tech 1 into his build this time.
Yeah, I mean, they soak up the damage that's meant for the sniper bots, especially in sniper bot v sniper bot engagements.
So many sniper bots.
It's crazy. If they actually manage to push back, that commander is kind of, I'm tempted to say in the open simply because it's not too far into the base. I mean, you know, once again, only a few bumblebees are required to take that commander down, and I hope he saw how much health he left it on, because, you know, he only needs, say, a horde of, say, 20 bumblebees, and the rest of them, I say 20 because, you know, you can soak up the damage of the peregrines and the current AA with the rest of them, because it only takes, with that amount of health, probably like what?
Why did he pull back those sniper bots? What is he up to? Just a couple of skitters in that army would make it exponentially more useful.
Yeah.
Just one, man. Just one. Even air. But it reminds me of siege tank fights in StarCraft 2. Except from the start. But in this case, the tanks are siege and always moving.
Now what we see is...
You need something to increase the range of their vision.
3 T2 vehicle factories coming up from Matiz now. Wow. We're going to start seeing some Shellers and possibly Vanguard Pelican drops there. I don't know what happened to my language.
I'd love to see some Pelican drops.
Yeah, they're really good to watch from pro players because the micro on them is just absolutely fantastic. And,
I even still like doing Inferno drops into people's expansions, because the way the meta game when I played like a couple of weeks ago was put turrets at every expansion and you never need to look at them again. Obviously until air comes. Well, Inferno drops on top of turrets works pretty well, so you can reclaim lots of areas of the map by doing that. But of course you'd rather just go build a Tech 2 vehicle factory and just drop a single Vanguard on top of a commander and win the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's not enough anti-air there. It's all those sniper bots are going to die.
We're going to make a little bit of a hole though, because there's not actually all that many Kestrels. I mean, there are quite a few, but they're still taking quite a while to get rid of this entire army. And they're going to see that the commander's not on this side of the base. The commander's actually getting massively healed now. He's gone back up to about a quarter of his health, 25% and counting. He can even support it. I mean, he's floating energy, even with all of that assistance. He could probably start working on a nuke if he wanted to. Indeed, there's the anti-nuke going up.
There's a large group coming in, heading towards the commander, but there is a sheller here. He is aware.
Well, yeah, that anti-air is going to start moving back. Indeed, here it comes now. There's still quite a few stingers there, but there's not enough because the peregrines can just soak up the damage.
Check out these sheller shots. Boosh.
So much damage there. In fact, moving in against a few sniper bots, taking out that T2 radar, I suspect as well. If he hones that damage, he can really.
Oh, they've stopped moving. The shellers are going to.
Blimey! And the T2 radar, they didn't target the T2 radar whatsoever, but the vehicle factory goes down.
Not a massive loss though.
No, it's really not. He's focusing now on T2 air. There's no real reason to go anything else because Gandalf hasn't got air control.
Gandalf hasn't reproduced any new factories. He's still pumping on what he has.
Yeah.
He's lost metal control now too.
I mean, it's good to the point where Matiz is getting up T2 metal at his expansions, and as soon as you do that, you realise you're really far behind, far ahead rather, in your eco if you're if you're allowed to get up T2 at your expansions, let alone in the middle of your base. And this is the power of T2 air. It can just strike anywhere at any time on the North Pole now, just taking out that T2 factory up there, which was just sort of laid idle.
Large amount of sniper bots coming into black now, but does he have no skitters, so he can't extend his vision and move through the entire base. But his commander is really exposed. He's right at the front of the base where these snipers, once they've clawed their way through Black's army, he's actually moving him forward.
Yeah, he's building factories with it, I think. No, he's not. Yes, what? Was he just healing that stinger? What?
No idea.
I saw some green guns spewed at a stinger. I was like, wait, what?
I'm not. In the state of this game, I wouldn't mind seeing more Tech 1 bots at this point actually, because they soak up so much damage.
But, Matiz.
Or the other option is building Tech 2 normal bots.
All I see are little streaks of light flying away into the upper atmosphere. These sniper bots, I don't know where they're trying to aim, but they're...
It's really poor micro. You should keep the stingers at the back, man. They're just getting sniped. That whole entire army's gone.
Yeah. Absolutely painful there.
He actually built an anti-nuke.
Yeah, just in case. I mean, how long are we in now? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
Yeah, this has been by far the longest game, probably because of the map type.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Matiz hasn't really been pushing Gandalf. He could probably have been pushing in with this T2 air a bit more than he has been. Just build up a bit more, but there's stingers basically everywhere in Gandalf's base now, just on an area patrol command.
There's a decent army coming up behind Gandalf, behind Matiz now, but there are Tech 2 bombers targeting them, I think, unless they bugger off the other side of the planet. Yeah, he's coming back.
I mean, Matiz could
with a little...
just... Sorry?
I say, with a little bit of micro, you can just carpet bomb these units.
Yeah.
I think Matiz knows they're there. He is moving them. Definitely got them selected. There's 4 Tech 2 bombers at the front of the base too.
I wonder how long it's going to be before Matiz starts to produce his own nuke. I mean, his commander's sat there idle. He's over half his health now. He's regained.
I don't know if Matiz doesn't respond to this army. This is going to do a lot of damage. But here come the Tech 2 bombers now.
Yeah, those with their carpet bombing do so much damage, but of course they did get taken down first. Run. Yeah, I think I'm lagging just a smidgen.
Ah, that's okay.
But
this is going to do a bit of damage actually. He's got a fair amount of stingers here this time, so those kestrels wherever they've gone aren't going to...
Yeah, the thing is, Matiz is still floating in eco periodically, so I mean obviously he's not using all of his metal. He's just floating 278 of his 600, so I mean taking what, 5 or so max points at this late stage isn't really going to do all that much, I doubt. And he's lost his sniper bots from that army as well, so the backbone of that is gone.
Just stingers.
Now we've just got sniper bots versus shellers and sniper bots in the middle ground.
Yeah, and the sniper bots are always going to win that fight.
He's actually pushing them back quite a way.
Unmicroed. Oh god.
Oh wow.
They need to be microed. Sniper bots need to be microed versus shellers to be useful.
Zooming in just a little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Those
That's
hornets.
So cool.
Absolutely devastating to undefended ground units. Absolutely devastating. I mean, look at that middle area now. It's like peppered with little wreckage remains of where units have been killed between their bases. It's quite amusing. It's almost like this planet's got really bad acne.
And a bad case of lava.
Yes. Doctor,
the rest of the map looks pretty passive. There's not much raiding going on.
Yeah. I mean, Matiz has managed to claim most of that mechs on the North Pole now as well. Gandalf, I'm not really sure what he's doing at this point. And Matiz has a lot of T2 air just sort of scattered about in places. We could probably see a little bit of change up in strategies, because at the moment this just feels like a static tug of war that's not really evolving into anything.
He still has no Tech 2 air. Gandalf, no Tech 2 air. He's not producing anything like nukes or orbital.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he could go orbital at this point in the game, actually, and really surprise Matiz, because most players tend to forget orbital, and Matiz hasn't got an orbital deep space radar, and he hasn't got an umbrella. So if he keeps that surprise up, then it's a possible build.
But he just needs Tech 2 air. He really does. I mean, Matiz is locked into his base. The only thing that is keeping Matiz alive at this point is
the T2 air.
The Tech 2 air.
Yeah, that's the only thing keeping him, as you say.
Get a handful of peregrines. Oh my god, these shadows.
In fact, there's a sniper bot getting a little bit close to that T2 air factory. He's seen where it is. Unfortunately, I'm not sure whether those sniper bots are doing too much, but they've done a little bit of damage to that T2 air. But there's not enough of them now that the Hornets are swooping in. And another carpet bomb. And they're all gone. That was unfortunate.
He's got a lot of idle sniper bots in his base too. I mean, what's with all these stingers? Take them all along with your army and you can push.
I think those stingers are probably...
He's finally realised.
Yeah. Is he getting up T2 air then? I can't see.
No, he had a load of idle Tech 2 sniper bots hanging out back in his base. He's finally moving them, but...
There's a little push around the northeast as well. Looks as though Matiz is going to try and move to counter this with his shellers. But if those go up to the North Pole, that's going to put a dent in his metal, because there's quite a lot of T2 mechs up there. 6, indeed. And in fact, at the same time, we have a group of sniper bots and stingers pushing down, heading straight towards the T2 air. This could do a lot of damage, actually, here, if he manages to take out this T2 air.
Looks a bit juicy.
It does indeed, but the question is, will he get the intel on it? Because I don't think he realises it's there, and I think his main priority at this point is that T2 air, because that is the thing that is keeping Matiz alive, as you said a minute ago. It looks as though it's about to go down. Indeed it will. Will it? Will it? Will it? Will it? Will it? Yes.
It did.
It does. So now Matiz has actually lost his T2 air factory. He can rebuild it, of course, but it's going to take him that little bit of time. We now have multiple groups of units in all sides of his base, and that commander there is just so open to these sniper bots.
He doesn't know it's there.
It's so open.
Here comes the Tech 2 air, ready to respond.
Oh, I'm starting to lag out, but we've got sniper bots pushing in on 3 sides now. Vehicle factories getting lost left, right, and centre. That commander still hasn't moved. And those,
doesn't need to, he's quite safe there. He's next to the anti-nuke, just in case. Tech 2 air Gandalf, come on, you have to realise.
Yeah.
He's got so many idle.
I think he's forgotten he even has the opportunity to go air. I mean, he still has that factory that's for some reason still producing hummingbirds against T2 air. Hummingbirds versus peregrines? Just no. Just no. In fact, we've see a little bit of stalling from Matiz and Gandalf in their eco at the moment. Matiz still floating in energy, however.
We're heading into the late game now, where this tends to happen, where
Matiz
players
is
get
actually
so focused in trying to kill their opponents.
Actually, I'm going to attempt to say that this is actually starting to fall in Gandalf's favour, regardless of T2 air, because look at Matiz. He only has 2 T2 T2 factories, 1 T2 vehicle and 1 T2 bot. And as soon as that T2 bot factory goes down, then Matiz only has his standing forces. And indeed, it does go down. He only still has that thing that's producing shellers. But we all know that sniper bots, if they're microed, can actually do something about that. Where's the commander gone? It's sat over there. Yeah, I was looking in the wrong place. But
wow, lots and lots of snipers coming in now again.
And now, once that T2 vehicle factory goes down, Matiz is going to be stuck in the open because there's so many stingers there now. And of course, Matiz, without a way of reproducing that T2 air, this could really go in Gandalf's favour. Why didn't he do this a couple of games ago? But all those shellers! Oh my goodness. This is
humanity!
Absolute destruction.
That's why you need to be proactive with your micro against vehicles.
Oh wow.
Ouch. Outside of the base though, he's about to head into a whole handful of Tech 3 or triple barreled laser turrets, whatever you want to call them.
And in fact, Gandalf is now trying to spam out a nuke, except his efficiency is lower than 40%. That's painful. That's painful. Why is he not getting up more energy? Whoa.
A bit. Why is he doing this? He knows that Matiz has an anti-nuke with 2 missiles.
What he needs to do is keep up the offensive. I mean, he's lost that that group of units to shellers, and that's given Matiz his window he needs to start reproducing his T2 production. He's spamming out that factory there. He's still floating resources, and that factory's going to fly up in no time at all. Look at it go. So he's going to have 3 coming out there. But the sniper bot's moving in again. They need to be micro better this time. Here come the air units.
He actually has air with him this time, so he can. He's got vision.
But hummingbirds versus peregrines. Just no. Just no. Look at them. They just disappeared. Just no.
Fellas, he stopped. Oh, go on.
Keep moving.
Do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Here come the turrets.
Matiz moving his commander away. He realizes he's out in the open. Oh wow.
Oh.
What's Matiz doing with his T2A? He's just... Oh, wow. I haven't seen this. On the other side of the planet, Matiz has got 3 T2 bot factories against... moving in on Gandalf's non-defended side of his base. There's a whole swathe of slammers and sniper bots coming in with T2A now. Matiz has been biding his time.
It's suicide to move those Tech 2 units into that base. There is so much anti-air. But these
slammers and sniper bots will do the job without the T2 air. There's not enough for a defensive nuke, and when Gandalf sees this, he's going to realise he's going to lose the majority of his base because he's got nothing there to answer for it.
I haven't sworn on stream yet. I bet Gandalf thinking, oh shit, right now.
You've sworn a couple of times, but the thing is, Gandalf now has not got any units being aggressive towards Matiz. Well, you know, he still has the production, but Matiz is just cutting through his base now. I was tempted to say like a warm knife through butter, but we've seen that already. The T2 air getting swatted out of the sky by all of those stingers. Look at it, it's gone. Wowza, he's scouted the nuke now. Sniper bots moving in, but they're seeing other sniper bots as well. Gandalf going to realise, where is this attack coming from? I'm going to go and see if I can find out where this is coming from. And Matiz calling GG! He's lost his T2 air advantage, and I think he realises, without that, perhaps Gandalf has the upper hand.
Yeah. His base is really exposed. His command is really exposed.
I mean, looking at their production tab, Gandalf has 25 factories to 8. He has 120 fabbers to 57 and 510 mobile units to 103. The metal cost of his army is probably 100,000 greater than Matiz, which is absolutely crazy.
I love all these shots going into space.
But yeah, Matiz calling back his GG after saying, yeah, maybe I could do something about this, but
there needs to be some rules on that, I think. Like, if you do say GG, like in Dota 2, if somebody calls GG, the game's end, so... But, well...
And there's the nuke.
Matiz has the crown, but Gandalf has his pride.
Yeah, Gandalf has regained his pride. So if we're
Whatever's
still
left
up
of it.
for a 2v2, we've got an hour left of the stream, I believe.
There was actually a straw poll about what people wanted to do. Yeah, it's 50% of people wanted to do bomb bots only. 2v1 versus Matiz, or no tech 2 we go. So.